What's up, you guys? It's Rob here. Today we'll be covering ticker symbol NNDM. We'll cover it on a daily, weekly, and monthly time frame. I'm also going to talk about one of the news catalysts that was brought up on the Monday about Cathie Wood furthering her position within NNDM, which I think is a very bullish indicator for the stock, and I think is actually a very good thing for it. But let's go ahead and dive into the charts real quickly here. Before we do that, if you guys can, absolutely smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm and hit that subscribe button. Make sure that you ring that bell also, because I pretty much drop videos on stocks every single day covering the stock analysis, and I give roughly an idea of what we might see for a bull and bear scenario for the next day kind of thing. So if you guys do like the content, hit that subscribe button, turn on that bell, and make sure that you like the video, and then let me know your thoughts down in the comment section down below. But today we're looking at NNDM. This is a daily time frame of it. Personally, I do not hold any NNDM, but I am looking to establish a position within it, and I think it's getting around the position. It's getting around the price that I think I need to get into, because I think it might be the last time that NNDM is around this price before it goes back up. Now, to keep you guys in mind, Nano Dimensions is a kind of 3D tech printing company. So they are a tech company. So they were hit very, very hard by the market correction. They are a tech and growth company. They have like a $2 billion market cap, and they have roughly about the same amount in cash, which is phenomenal for a growth company like this kind of thing. So keep that in mind. NNDM is a very good company. It is in, I believe, Ark W's ETF. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comment section below. I believe it's Ark W. I think they might be in another one too, but it's very well known for that. And it seems like when Nano Dimensions, when any Ark ETFs do really good, Nano Dimensions seems to do really well, because it seems like the two of them are correlated. Yes, I know one isn't an ETF, but it seems like when Ark has a lot of inflow, Nano Dimensions does really well. But when Ark has a lot of outflow, Nano Dimensions doesn't do as well, kind of thing. So it seems like there's kind of some connection here. I can't figure out what the connection is, and I can't look at the inflows and outflows of the two stocks because I don't have a Bloomberg terminal, because they cost 25 grand a year apparently, which is utterly ridiculous in my opinion. I'm a small YouTuber here. I can't pay 25 grand. But if you do have a Bloomberg terminal, my Twitter is Rob's FinTech. So find me on there and send me the picture, and I'll gladly share it within a video kind of thing. So just let me know. But the huge thing is, here in the morning, we had a little bit of a move, but we had a nice buying, just a good buy wall here, and touched our intraday high of 816. On the MACD, though, this is a very overextended move, so it's a very volatile move for this stock, which tells me that this move is definitely going to increase IV on any options contracts within Nano Dimensions. So keep that in mind. When we see these large this overextended MACD, it's not really a good sign. That shows that it's a very volatile move. But we do have a support here at 762, and then we have a support here at 779. But we did trade above this 779 support for most of the day. We did break down through it, and we did try to retest it a couple times here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So we tried to test it 5 times, but we were rejected every single time. And when we were rejected on the last time, we pretty much sold down to 762 and really floated around that and tested that out a crap ton of times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times, 9 times. I mean, you can count 10 here. We closed below here, so that doesn't count. 12, 13. So we closed a lot here, and then we ended up breaking down at the end of the day. So the huge thing is looking at tomorrow, and we're trading at 776 here in the after hours. So we're between the 762 and 779 channel. So bullish momentum. I mean, the market overall kind of had it was like a weird day in the afternoon. I don't even know how to describe it. A lot of stocks just all of a sudden started going down in the afternoon. And I don't know if the SPY or Dow Jones and NASDAQ all started going down in the afternoon. I didn't really pay attention to those ETFs, but it seemed really weird that a lot of stocks in the afternoon just kind of started selling off around like 2 p.m. I don't know if there was something going on within the market or some news catalyst or some IT problem or I don't know what, but I definitely did notice a lot of stocks around 2 p.m. started trending in a very downwards direction. So take that with a grain of salt, but huge thing with Nano Dimensions tomorrow, I'm going to look to see if it holds within the 762 to 779 channel. If we can hold within this channel and actually retest 779 and reclaim it as support, hopefully we can continue a movement like this, but not have the breakthrough on that. But here on the 5-day, 5-minute, I've drawn up a trend line that is kind of starting to appear from our low down here on Monday. So the great thing is we touched 726 here on Monday and we touched 816. So we do have a good bit of price movement. We also do have a nice kind of bear channel. It's called a bear channel, but it's an upwards trend. So we're moving in a very upwards direction. We're not trading sideways like we were for a couple of days. So it's a good thing. But the huge thing to take a look at here is you can see today's movement was really overextended. It just really does not sit well with the MACD at all. If we do zoom in here to the MACD at the end of the day, we are technically still in bullish territory on the 5-day, 5-minute. The RSI is actually sitting really low at 30. So if we do end up opening around 760, we're going to be sitting very low on the RSI and have a lot of room to grow. Now, when we did touch 816, we did touch oversold a lot. So keep that in mind. But the huge thing that I'm going to be looking for tomorrow is are we going to be sustaining 762? If we touch 762 as support, are we going to be breaking through it or are we not? Hopefully we will not break through it and we will test it as support, test 779 as resistance, and then maybe get rejected and then claim it as support at a later time in the day. Hopefully that is what can be done. But let's hop out here really to the 1 month time frame, because this is really a time frame that I like the most because it gives you more of a macro perspective and helps you understand the importance of patience within the stock market. Because there's several days here where we had sell-offs and then we had rips the next day, and then we had a sell-off and then we had a rip, and then we had a sell-off and then we had a rip over a couple of days. Now the huge thing is this kind of continued a general downwards trend. The thing that I'm seeing is we kind of have these trends here for like a couple of days in a row, and then we end up selling off. Now, the huge thing is once this market correction ends, with tech and growth, are the suits going to rotate back in the tech and growth, or are they going to still stay in cyclical and recovery stocks? And my feeling is as soon as they see that tech and growth is super cheap, they're going to come flying in. And I think Nano Dimensions could honestly really run, and I think it could honestly retest $10 really quickly. And then I think honestly it could also test an all-time high. I think it's around $17, $18. I think it really could. And any news catalyst within the Nano could honestly drive that too. So, but taking a look at the RSI here on the 1 month, 1 hour time frame, we're sitting at 54. So we're just about neutral, if a little hair above. And then the MACD in the after hours did cross over it, which creates a bearish indicator. But during market trading hours, we are a little overextended, but we also are in bullish territory. So towards the end of the day, we did have that crossovers, but we're still remaining very close together, and we're kind of having a little bit of a almost like we're going to cross again. So maybe we'll cross back over tomorrow. We are still staying above the equilibrium, which is a positive sign. We're not dipping below it. So we're not having harsh selling pressure. We're having a good buying pressure behind it, but it seems like the day was pretty split evenly, but we did get a nice high here. The huge thing also is to take a look at this blue line here, which is the 30-day moving average. And the 30-day moving average indicates the price movement over the past 30 days roughly. So the huge thing is we're trading above it here. Yesterday, we were trading below it. And then on Monday, we were really below it. The next huge thing that I see after 779 is this purple 120 moving average. If we can break above that and continue respecting this trend line, I think we'll be in a very bullish position. I mean, we're looking in a bullish position here. We're sitting kind of neutral here on the RSI, so that's not the best indicator. Let's actually hop onto a 3-month time frame and take a really good look at this. So let's do a thing. Let's play a game of where can we find where the market correction started. When do you guys think the market correction started? Drop your comment down below of the date, because in my head, the market correction started right here on the where was I? Right here on the 18th. The 18th and 19th of February was when the market correction started for me, and I really started noticing my portfolio take that downturn. Now, the great thing is the stock sold off. We touched 650, but now we're not anywhere near that. So we're making higher lows. We did have a bounce, and then we have this downward channel, but hopefully with tomorrow in the next couple of days, we can kind of break this downward channel and get back above the downward channel and start turning into a bear channel, which is a bearish flag. But with bearish and bullish flags, bear flags, you are looking for the stock to drop below the trend line, which would be this trend line here. With bull flags, it would essentially be the opposite. So here, let me actually draw one out for you guys. So let's just say we're going from here down to here. Now, the huge thing, the huge thing is what I'm going to be looking at is with this trend line, when does this trend line break? So if I cross these trend lines over each other, when does my price action go from a bearish movement to a bullish movement? And we're starting this bullish movement here. So we could be finding the bottom of Nano Dimensions price right now and be getting ready to make that move to the upside. That's really what I'm looking at here on the 3-month. And the 3-month, according to the MACD, says that we are in a bullish territory as of today, actually. As of today, the MACD says we are in a very bullish, we are starting bullish territory, and we're headed towards the equilibrium and crossing over it. We are not overextended, which is really good, like we were back here. And we're sitting at 53 on the RSI. So it does look like, on a macro perspective, that we are moving towards a bullish move. The huge thing that I'm going to be looking for tomorrow coming out of the gate is 762. Are we going to test that support, or are we just going to head up to 779 and test that resistance and try to reclaim it as support? And then the next point after that I would be looking at is sitting at 814 right now in the after hours, which is the 120-day moving average. If we can get back above the 120-day moving average, I think we will be sitting really pretty, and we should have a very bullish move for the stock for the next couple of days. And that's honestly my prediction with Nano Dimensions. Once again, I don't hold a position in this stock right now, but I am looking to make a position, and honestly, with this trend reversal, I might have to hop on it tomorrow morning, or I might miss the rocket ship. So, but that's what I got for you guys today. Make sure that you hit a like on the video. Make sure that you drop a comment down below and hit that subscribe button. Make sure that you ring the bell. Helps me out with the YouTube algorithm, helps videos get out to more people so everyone else can view it. I'm continuing my YouTube journey here and my journey to 1,000 subscribers. So all the subscribers that I get, thank you guys so much. I greatly appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next one. Peace.